Offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Rizachet in its small forward. Here's Rizachet. The Hawks working the ball around. Johnson, a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a three-point game. Now, here's Burks. Double team on Adebayo. And stolen by Okongwu. Inside. And Young with the basket on the assist by Daniels.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Now, here's Adebayo. Back to Wiggins. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Drops one in from the wing. Hero's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here is Young. The shot's good.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Hero finds Burks. Wiggins outside. Hero from long range. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up, and the slams are just too good to miss.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
So for the Hawks, George Niang, he's checked in for Rizachet. Mann comes in for Daniel. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Mann. It's LeVert on the wing. Over Mitchell. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Pass to Love. 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Larson. 6 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
Of the two offenses here tonight, You can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Mitchell against LeVert. Pass to man from outside the arc. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Will return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Robinson. And it's Hero in at the point guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And Miami making a change here. Highsmith has checked in. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Pass to man. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Three-pointer, LeVert. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
Count that one. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Here's LeVert. Shoots over Burks. And it's LeVert missing.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Robinson for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Okongwu with a screen on Hero. Pass to Krejci. Burks against LeVert. From inside, he gets that one. LeVert's got 8 points.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Back to Hero. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And at this point, Tyler Hero's used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but give him a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Hero's an outstanding offensive player.
Young against Hero. Another shot. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Young.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Burks, the pass to Hero. Makes it off the glass. 17 points in the game.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Pass to Okongwu. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Young's shot is good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Burks kicks to Adebayo. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Young drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 11.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Heat. He finishes with 9 points in the... Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
On the court for Atlanta, the front court is Rizushea and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. Miami's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless, 6 for 6 tonight. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. They got some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
After Rizushea tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Miami Heat. They lead by 4. Burks' shot is good.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
No coverage that time.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Back to Hero. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Well, not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Robinson's checked in for the Heat. Then for the Hawks. Coach Niang comes in for Dyson Daniels, and it's LeVert in for Trae Young. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable. Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
They now take the lead. Johnson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Burks on the wing. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Burks has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Levert. Fires the three, and the three ball is good. Levert's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Johnson with a screen on Burks. And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. Live. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Anderson. Duncan Robinson out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Man finds Levert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, tricky shot for Levert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Levert hits both of them. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Pass to Rizachet. And the 3 off target. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. A 2-point game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Tyson Daniels checked in for the Hawks. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Young passes to Johnson. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hero. And he lays it straight in. Hero's got 6 here in this quarter.
And how about Hero's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. No one covering.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Ware. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Adebayo finds Hero. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. That has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Burks on the wing. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 5.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Here's Hero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hero's got 27.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Okongwu with a screen on Hero. No problems knocking that one down. He's got 19.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Floats it up for Adebayo. Doesn't go for him.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thank you, David. To the paint. They need this. Money!
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance. And trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Floats one up, and timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here's Hero. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
That's good from Hero.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here we go. Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the center position. Drains it from beyond the arc. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, you get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. You stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
To the wing right side. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Young. It falls.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Here's Hero. Got it.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Young for 3. Trifecta.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
Lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Young.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots. And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open three.
That one misses for Hero.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
.23 seconds left in overtime. And Young, here we go. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Here's Hero. Offline.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game. Here's Young. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Miami in a tight. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the 5. Now here's Hero. Adebayo, a screen on ball. On the wing, Burks. Shoots over White. Burks no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Buzelis. To the left side wing. Here's Vucevic. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There's an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
Here's Giddey, following the bucket by the Heat. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. There's Ball with a 3. Miami grabs the miss. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense. Hand in the face, crowd him. Anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so here is Chicago. The Heat making their last shot. Ball passes to Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. Clock at 2. A deep 3. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Burks against White. Adebayo, a screen on Ball. Hero, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Now here's Burks. Jacks up a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Ball finds Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Wiggins. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. The 3 is up. They get it back. Comes up empty down low.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Adebayo. And he makes it.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
Pass to Buzelis. Outside Giddey. From deep. On target from range. Giddey's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Wiggins getting some instant payback for that 3 on the other end. You just gotta love the competitive fire.
Hero against Ball. Down low. Here's Vucevic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Vucevic has gotten his second bucket. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
They've got Jalen Smith. Trey Jones is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Dosunmu with it. And that's Love picking him up defensively. Jones feels it out. Love grabs the miss. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Love a screen on Jones. Hero for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hero's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Here's Giddey. And the layup is good off the glass.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Hero for 3. Sinks it from distance. Hero's got 6 here in the quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Giddey. Give him 8.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Hero. Here's Larson. He's covered by Dosunmu. Outside, Anderson. Lets the 3 fly. Chicago with a rebound. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Count that one. Giddey's got 12. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
It's Anderson on the wing. There's a screen by Love. To the wing, right side. Fires, top of the key. Hero with the bucket. Give him 8.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
Now here's Jones. No made baskets yet. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Vooch doesn't get to the line as much as you would expect, but he does shoot a good number from there.
And he sinks the second. A minute 15 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Burks. Off the mark there with a 3. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Jones with the ball. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Miami trailing. Burks passes to Robinson. Wiggins outside. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Wiggins has got 8.
I like that. Get Wiggins something in rhythm, and he knocks it down.
Vucevic finds Jones. It's White with a drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Bulls lead by 1. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Outside Burks. Inside. Here's Adebayo. No good. A bit long that time. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Chicago ahead. They lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Adebayo. 7 points in the game. The deep 3 from Hero. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. White looking it over to the paint. Here's Vucevic. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Vucevic has got 7 points in the game.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 7, and it's Giddey off the drive. Yes, it's good.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Outside Burks. Back to Hero. Count it, and the foul. That one on Giddey.
And just superb concentration from the crafty guard. Hero taking the contact like a champ.
Miami shooting their first free throw this game. The Bulls trail by 3. Pass to Williams. Here's Vucevic. Outside White. Over Adebayo. And no good, trying to use the glass. Miami's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Robinson. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 5-point Miami lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Vucevic. Lets it go from 14. And he gets that one. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, oh, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Now here's Hero. 14 points for him.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Vucevic, the pass to Giddey. Stolen by Hero. Adebayo with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Now Hero lets it go from deep. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Bulls trail by 9. Outside White. Ball right side. It's Vucevic, high post. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Now Adebayo shoots over Vucevic. Tyler Hero has been on display for the Heat. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA on. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Ayo Dosunmu, Smith out there with Williams. Then it's Trey Jones, and it's Giddey in at the 3, small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Hero with it. To the wing on the left. Outside Robinson. Fires from deep. And there's Hero on the assist from Robinson. Hero's got 23 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Yep, that one goes.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Pass to Hero. 11 feet out. And Miami again with the bucket.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Outside Burks. It's Wiggins on the wing. Giddey defends. Releases. Adebayo, no good.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Vucevic against Wiggins. White for 3. Hits the trifecta.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Adebayo, a screen on Ball. Puts it up from 12. Again, the Heat score.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
I mean, plastered on his man, and Hero making it difficult to move the ball.
Outside Burks. Adebayo, a screen on White. And here's Wiggins. Hero for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, man. Massive points from Buzelis. Yes.
And he lobs it up top. White with the steal. 55 seconds left in the 4th. Offensive board. The 3 from Ball. That shot missing. Giddey against Wiggins. And now they decide to foul intentionally. .44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Adebayo. He's closely guarded. Pass to Hero. 3-pointer. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. Vucevic with it. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Ooh, Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
And the Bulls call time here. 19 seconds left in the final quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You got to play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'd pretty much do it.
And connects from downtown.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
So it's the Heat taking the W at a close one with the late victory. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Strus in at the 3. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Siakam for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Mitchell in the corner. From the arc. Traps in the tray. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Back to Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Clock at 6. Back to Nembhard. Over Mitchell. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Now Nembhard following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Neesmith with the ball. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Outside for Halliburton. Gets the 3-point.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Mitchell outside. Mobley looking it over. Fires it up. Again, Mitchell missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Back to Garland. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, he feels like Darius Garland is the key to that offense. Coach said not many people can stay in front of Garland one-on-one. He's so shifty. So the rotations defensively have to be decisive and quick. And at the other end, we want to force him to work defensively. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
Allen, a screen on Mathurin. For 3, Mitchell, and it's good, 2 points. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Neesmith, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. And here is Siakam after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Now here's Mobley. Hasn't made one yet. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Garland against McConnell. Right side, Garland. 2 points. That one goes. He has 7. Here's Siakam. from deep three-point land. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers on top, up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got Benedict Mathurin. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton in at the 2-guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Yep, it counts.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Outside, Walker. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to McConnell. Shoots from 12. That's good on the jump shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Jerome. Hunter with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Green against Halliburton. A baseline J, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Whenever that mid-range jump shot is available, Halliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Cleveland also making some changes. Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. Mitchell comes in for Javonte Green. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Turner with a screen on Garland. Halliburton for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Cleveland also making a change. Allen's checked in for Hunter. Siakam outside. 43 seconds left now here in the second. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Siakam's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
His first shot coming late. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Oh, a really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Pass to Neesmith. Siakam outside. Turner with a screen on Mobley. Siakam misses. Now, here's Strus. Scoreless thus far. Here's Garland. Drops in the layup for 2.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, at the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Siakam finds Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Darius Garland picks one up.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Nesmith. Jacks up a three. Buries the long-range jumper. Nembhard's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Garland with the bucket.
Garland striking back at the arc, putting his competitiveness on display.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Siakam. Pass to Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And here is Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam, Clark, has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Pass to Mitchell. From past the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 15.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Here's Siakam. Basket good.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Back to Garland. And the shot is good. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gritty bucket. Garland knows he's going to take contact, but does not back down.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Shot's good by Turner.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
There's Garland. Count it. He's got 16.
And what you like about Garland, his ability to make the adjustment inside.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. And here is Nesmith. A three-pointer is right on target.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive
wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Nembhard. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Strus, that's for 2. And there's another one for the Cavaliers. Pacers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. On the wing, Turner. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Tapping a screen on Mitchell. Now Nembhard, 4 on the shot clock. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Got it off in time. The shot missing. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Cleveland leading by 5. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Toppin in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Garland with the bucket.
He can light up the night. Garland, no stranger to scoring in bunches.
Halliburton on the wing. Down low, Walker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And he makes the first. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Dean Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. For 3, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And it's not easy to get that shot on target with so much contact. Siakam just shakes it off, determined to finish through.
Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell from downtown. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. 12 points for Siakam.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Allen dishes to Mitchell. Garland left side. Wide open shot is on the money. Garland's got 12 points here in the second half.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Allen, a screen on Siakam to the inside. Good work defensively by Turner.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Halliburton. Mobley with the block. And they're able to recover. Count the basket. Cleveland has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Mobley inside. Siakam's there. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Halliburton against Garland. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And so it's Cleveland with it. Outside Garland. Here's Mobley. It's good.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Takes a step back. Here's Halliburton. Count it.
Halliburton, one of those young guys that you want with the rock in his hand at crunch time. He always seems to deliver.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Mobley. That one wide left. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Here's Mobley. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a three-point game.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so
In history where we were talking about is the five-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5.
And there's the ability to finish for Risacher. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Halliburton outside. From outside the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Halliburton, good.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Back to Young, beyond the arc. First shot won't go. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Nesmith passes to Halliburton. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now, 3 for 3.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Here's Risacher. Nesmith covering to stop the run. Young misses. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton. And Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Thanks for that, Allie. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Hawks making a change here. LeVert's checked in. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The kick out to Young. Pass to Daniels. Right side Young. Back to Daniels. Clock at 6. 4-3. He buries it from 3.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games. Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Tons of first step quickness from Daniels.
Pacers leading by 3. Nesmith passes to Halliburton. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Johnson.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Daniels. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, Karis LeVert, the vertical is special. That is nicely done.
On the wing, Nembhard. He's checked by LeVert. Siakam, the pass to Nesmith. Turner for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Halliburton against Young. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, Where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
They've got Terrence Mann. Karis LeVert is out there with Risache. Then there's George Niang, and it's Capella in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And out on the wings, Zach Risache has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
LeVert outside. Here's Risache, defended by Halliburton. On the wing man, the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
On the wing, Matherin. Back to Halliburton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
And Atlanta making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nimhart comes in for McConnell. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Krejci's checked in for Buffkin. Here's Krejci. LeVert outside. Here's the pick. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Toppin with a steal. Now here's Matherin. He's guarded by Mann. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display, rises up with ease.
Pass to Krejci from downtown. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Halliburton on the wing. A minute 37 left in the half. Shoots from 12. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, BA, that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength.
Nice pass by Risache. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Nimhart outside. Here's the 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Nimhardt's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Nimhardt outside. Pass to Turner. And here's Neesmith. Now here's Siakam, covered by Johnson. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. That's good from Siakam. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Pacers. They're up by 4. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nimhardt, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Halliburton. He's got 11. Turner, a screen on Young. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Siakam. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. Siakam's got 11 points.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Johnson for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Inside, it's Trae Young.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Indiana has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Now Halliburton. Over Young. Up again. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Picked up by Okongwu. Young from long range. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Halliburton against Young. The finish inside from Halliburton. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Pass to Rizachet. Takes the 3. Drains the triple. Give him 8 points now.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Rizachet better than this.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. 1:15 left in the third quarter here. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Pass to Johnson. LeVert outside. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Just 5 on the clock. from deep three-point land. Indiana with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Mathurin passes to Nimhart. Takes a three. Drops in the three. And now a three-point Pacer lead.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Capella. Niang outside. Now here's Johnson. The three ball. It's hauled in by McConnell. Fires from way outside. That shot off the mark. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Indiana ahead, up 3. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Karis LeVert, George Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Krejci in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Capella. Shoots over Halliburton. Capella can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. There's a screen by Toppin. Three-pointer Mathurin hits a three-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nimhart in for McConnell. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. The body control of Halliburton. Tough.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Outside Johnson. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Young looking around. Oh, Young with the power move.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Outside Nesmith. Siakam outside. Nimhart, the pass to Siakam. To the inside, Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, a big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
Halliburton against Young. Silky smooth from Trae Young.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Siakam against Johnson. Chalk up 2 there.
Siakam relishes the opportunity to deliver. That's a big-time basket.
Young against Halliburton. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Young's got 11 points here in the second half.
The defense can't be so relaxed at this stage of the game. Not against him.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
Born in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam is yet another great NBA player out of Africa.
Okongwu, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Johnson. There's the triple. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
from about 16. Count it!
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Right side, Young fires the three. Indiana with a rebound. And they go to the intentional foul. Halliburton against Young. And the basket by Halliburton. And it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
Fearless move by Tyrese Halliburton. The game is complete and the mind is ready.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Young misses.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And so the Pacers take the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Afraid to take it under 5 seconds on a shot clock, and that patience may pay off.
So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Tyler Hero. Adebayo is Alec Burks, and it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. Sinks the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are
them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Daniels dishes to Okongwu. It's tipped. Here's Hero, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Hero with the heroic slam.
Atlanta with the ball is indeed coming to a close. The Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project. And certainly Miami was able to do that. And you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Here's Adebayo. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. Count it. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. From outside, off the mark. The Heat have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Adebayo with the ball. Okongwu covering. Hero finds Burks. 6 on the shot clock over Daniels. That one off the back iron and out.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Pass to Okongwu. Down low from the low block. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Fires from 14. Young's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Burks kicks to Hero. Wiggins outside. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. And it's Miami with another.
Wiggins getting the space and then does not hesitate before firing that one.
Now, here is Young. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Young's got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And still a close game as the And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
LeVert out there with Rizachet. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's George Niang. And it's man in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
I love the lack of hesitation from Rizachet on the pull-up. The rookie saw his chance there and took it.
Now Hero, 7 points in the game. Great open look there. Love's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Niang. With the floater and stolen by Love. Well, we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Love with the screen for Robinson. And the Heat, another 3.
That's his game right there. Robinson, one of the more deadly shooters in the NBA.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Atlanta making a switch here. Buffkin's checked in. Pass to LeVert. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And he comes up with the deuce. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Here's Buffkin. After Alec Burks' score, there's the 3. Buffkin with the bucket. Buffkin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Robinson. Hero with it. He has 7. Launches it. The rebound by Niang.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's LeVert. 3-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Burks has got 5 points now this quarter. The Hawks trail by 9. 1:14 left to play in the first half. To the paint. Here's Capella. Banked in off the glass. Capella's got his first bucket in this one.
Almost all of Capella's shots are going to come from that kind of range. He's a big that's not trying to play out on the perimeter.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And then for Miami, Bam Adebayo comes in for Anderson, and Wiggins is subbed in for Tyler Hero. Now here's Burks. He has 5 and taken away by Johnson. One-on-one here. Daniels with it. Robinson on him. Johnson, the pass to Daniels. Johnson with a screen on Robinson. Daniels. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And the second free throw, good. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Here's Young. He has 6. Pass to Daniels. This one for 3. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. Pass to Johnson. Great D that time from Adebayo. Miami leading by 9. Wiggins dishes to Burks. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Young against Hero. Over Young. Shot clock at 6. And it's Miami with another.
And Hero getting to the spots where he can be very effective. That swagger he plays with is infectious.
Young against Hero. Count that one. Young's got 8.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Misses the 3. The Hawks trail by 9. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Reza Shea wide open. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
A catch and shoot specialist. Reza Shea thrives in that role.
Hero the bounce pass. From 20 feet out, and he gets the jumper to drop. Hero's got 7 points for the quarter.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Young. And he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And one of those guys, Brad, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. High arcing shot. Atlanta with the rebound. Now Reza Shea. Pass to Johnson. Now Daniels. Young in the corner. Wing shot on the way. Burks pulls it in.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Off target with his 3. The Hawks trail by 7. Johnson sends the screen for Reza Shea. Drills it from outside. Reza Shea's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A true highlight of Reza Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
And here is Hero. 14 points for him. Pass to Burks. Lets it go from deep. Johnson with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Heat lead by 4. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in at the guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, nice vision on that pass from Hero, and he put the ball right in the shooting pocket.
Mann passes to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Pass to Jovic. Hero with it. Fires from deep. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
But during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He begged his players to keep it simple out there. He told them one possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Man, bigs like Adebayo got to drain shots to keep the defense honest. Nice to see him working on that part of his game.
Here's Okongwu. Good on the shot.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Hero against Young. Hero kicks to Ware. And there's another one for the Heat.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
The Hawks trail by 7. Now, here is Young. There's the drive. Loads it up for Adebayo. And taken away by Johnson. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Young. The layup missed. Miami leading by 7. Hero with it. Pass to Burks. Here's Adebayo. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Young. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Hero against Young. Adebayo with a screen on Young. Shots good by Hero.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get it back. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, this team has trusted Young's ability to run an offense, and that includes him finding teammates.
And so they foul intentionally. And that's an intentional foul. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Pass to Daniel. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive. It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Lets it go with a 3. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Coming up big. What poise from Ricochet on that clutch bucket.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. Here's Young. Pass to Daniel. Right between the eyes.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
That will count. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
All zeros on the clock.
Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell, Pope, and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the one. Good work there as it goes.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. And down it goes. 2 points.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
The Magic have gone 1 for 3 so far. Caldwell Pope finds Banchero. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Banchero.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And the shot goes in.
Never afraid of a little physical play, Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense.
Banchero with a screen on Hero. Steps back. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Hero for 3, and the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. They'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami.
Timeout.
And a change for the Magic. Batase's checked in. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Out to the right wing. Pass to Adebayo. Here's where. And he bangs it home with one hand.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Suggs with a screen on Robinson. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Adebayo. And here's Wiggins. Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Suggs. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Robinson. Still no points. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And finished off by Adebayo.
Look at the big man move. I love seeing Adebayo attack the basket and be rewarded for it.
Anthony with it. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Orlando. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Orlando.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense. creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Jovic in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Hero outside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And just superb concentration from the crafty guard. Hero taking the contact like a champ.
Highsmith, he's checked in for Miami. And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
Here's Batadze. Lays it up and banks it in. Batadze's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Hero. Give him 8 points now. To the middle. Here's Anderson. The layup off target.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And Carroll passes to Anthony. The three. Drills it from deep. Anthony's got 9 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Hero outside. Pass to Highsmith. Now here's Robinson. 6 to shoot. Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, what an assertive move by Hero. Dropping an emphatic answer 3.
Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
Adebayo with it. Now Carter defending. Adebayo controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And Carroll with a screen on Hero. Here's Suggs. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 11.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Back to Hero. This one for 3. That one no good. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Carter, a screen on Adebayo. The Magic need to put one up here. Good. Carter's got his first 2 points.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Lets it go. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Suggs outside. "11 seconds left to play in the half. Down low. And Carroll no good.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
So for Orlando right now, the backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Carter in at the 5. Banchero with a screen on Wiggins. Wagner for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Wagner's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Orlando leading by 6. Right wing. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. The putback. Oh, putback dunk by Paolo.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
Timeout, timeout. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. He can't get it to go. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Pass to Ware. Here's Hero. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
1:27 left in the third. Launches it. The shot, no good. Heat trail by 5. Pass to Adebayo. Over Banchero. Adebayo, no good.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Ware. And here's Wiggins. Lets it fly. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Wiggins got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, good job by Wiggins. Playing at his pace and carving out space for his shot.
Suggs with the bucket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Miami has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Burks finds Wiggins. No good with the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Carter. Outside Caldwell-Pope. Banchero left side. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. And Banchero drops them both. So it's Miami now. Here's Adebayo. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Magic out in front, leading by 7. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Magic leading by 7. They've got Kyle Anderson. Tyler Hero is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Larson in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Counted from distance.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
The ball's knocked loose. Hero with the bucket.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
And Carroll with a screen on Hero. Pass to Bataze inside. Here's an 8-footer. And Carroll from close range.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And he gets the bucket. Hero's gotten 4 this quarter.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
A big group substitution here for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Wiggins for 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. To the paint. Wagner against Wiggins. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Heat trail by 11. With the step back. Suggs against Hero. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Yeah, and the defense was there. But Hero is just so good at nailing contested shots.
Orlando leading by 9. And Carroll left side. And Carroll unfazed by the contact. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
There's the double with Burks. And Carroll finds Caldwell Pope. The 3 from Suggs. Knocks down the triple. And the Magic lead by 14.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Pass to Ware. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Hero with the bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Carroll outside. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Wiggins from long range. And again, it's Miami from deep. 24 seconds left in the game. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. There's a screen for 3. Buries it from 3. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true.
And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So here's Miami's starting group. Bam Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5, home in the paint. And that one drops for him.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Halliburton outside. Back to Siakam. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
He's off on the first. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Here's Nembhard following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Wiggins against Siakam. And a wide open look for Halliburton. No good on the three. Wiggins outside. Outside, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins with it. Back to Adebayo. Clock at 6. The tray. And it's Wiggins missing. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. 4-point game. And here is Turner. It's Nembhard on the wing. Here's Siakam. The shot from the low post is good.
Oh, and they made him work for it, but Siakam knows how to finish strong inside.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Now here's Wiggins. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Nailed from three-point land.
I'll tell you what, how easy does Wiggins make the game look? I mean, in the flow, excellent stroke from distance. It's fun to watch.
Here's Nembhard. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Ware. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's Nembhard on the wing. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Halliburton against Hero. Again, the Heat good for 2. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. They trail by 1. Turner for 3. And Indiana another 3.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Now here's Burks. Still scoreless. To the wing on the left. Fires the 3. It's good from long range.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Here's Halliburton. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Wiggins outside. Turner with the steal. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. And Siakam throws it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Pace. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. They've got Robinson, Kevin Love out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Love. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Pass to Halliburton. Good on the triple. Halliburton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his 3-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
It's his first trip to the line. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Here's Anderson. The Pacers making the shot. Here's Hero. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Hero's got 5 points so far.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Pass to Nembhard. Inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact, somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. And then for Miami, Adebayo is checked in for Kyle Anderson. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Robinson. Wiggins outside. Back to Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 7 points in the game.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Hero. It's deflected. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bounce pass from Burks. From deep. Hero, no good. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Mathurin. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now, here's Burks. Outside, Hero. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Pass to Turner. Siakam against Adebayo. Back to Turner. Now Nembhard. 8 points for him. Hero brings the double team. Mathurin. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. That's 7 points here for Benedict Mathurin. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Floats it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Here's Halliburton. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Hero. And the layup's good off the glass. Hero's got 12 points in the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Neesmith in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Ware kicks to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Halliburton. Hero, no good. 14 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Halliburton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers. Now Hero. He's got 12. Ware passes to Adebayo. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Heat trail by 8. Wiggins surveying the floor. And here is Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Burks. Nembhard grabs the board.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back. You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Hero from long range. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And savvy play by Hero, using the pull-up jumper to catch the defense off guard.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Siakam, a screen on Hero. Back to Nembhard. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hero on the wing. 1:27 left to play in the third.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. Over Burks. And the shot goes in from Siakam. 6 points for Siakam.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Some changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Burks finds Mitchell. Floats it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Here's Adebayo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
For 3, Siakam. And he's good on the 3-ball. Siakam's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
On the wing, Mitchell. Anderson against Toppin. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Anderson.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Siakam outside. Lays it up off the glass. Siakam's got 14.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in control with the 9-point lead to fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's the Heat with the ball. 9-point game. On the floor for Miami, we've got Hero. Robinson is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Jovic in at the 5 spot.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Halliburton looking around. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Anderson. Here's Larson, guarded by Walker. Heat moving the ball around. Outside, Hero shoots the 3, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Naismith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Burks for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Burks has got the game tied up here for Miami. Hero against Halliburton. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Pass to Ware. Here's Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Burks dishes to Ware. And again, Miami with the triple. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Halliburton for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Pass to Adebayo. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
And he just battles hard in the post, man. Doesn't need a clean look to convert from that range.
Here's Nembhard. The 3. Shots good by Siakam. Siakam's got 13 points in the 2nd half.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Hero. No look there. Missed number 4 in 12 tries. Siakam with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Outside for Halliburton. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Hero. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. So it gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Hero against Halliburton. And Tyler Hero hits from deep.
Wow, Look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
.29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Siakam. It counts.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
With the teardrop, it's good!
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. On the wings, it's Caldwell, Pope, and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. Now here's Banchero. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Now here's Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. The three is up. And he buries his first look.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Mitchell. Oh!
finish.
Man, big time right there.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Wagner against Strus. The three from Banchero. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Strus the pass to Garland. Mobley with it. Back to Garland. Inside. Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 7.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Carter, a screen on Mobley. Three-pointer. And it's Banchero again missing. The Cavs have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Now Mobley. On the wing, Strus. Pass to Mitchell from the arc. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Down low. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Wagner. Count it. Good.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. There's the three. And Cleveland another three.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Now here's Suggs. To the middle. They double him with Mobley. Suggs with it. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Hunter. Allen finds Hunter. Over Wagner. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 5. 2 points. That one goes.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
Garland looking around. Hunter on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. No good there. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. His fingerprints were all over the... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
DeAndre Hunter is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Green. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Outside, Green. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Okoro, no good.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Jerome passes to Mobley. Outside Hunter. Mobley on a screen. And he's going for the lob. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Pass to Banchero. Fires from deep. And again, it's Orlando with a three. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Green. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Anthony. Hunter passes to Mitchell. Takes a three. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Wagner for three. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Garland against Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Strus with the bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Banchero outside. Takes the three. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
Responding nicely with his own three, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Suggs against Garland. To the inside. Mitchell down low.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Banchero outside. And another basket for Orlando.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Outside Hunter. Garland for three. That shot no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Cleveland on top, up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
From deep, Mobley. Orlando with the rebound. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
The Cavs trailing. And here's Garland. Allen a screen. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. Mitchell's got 21.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Carter, a screen on Strus. Wagner outside. Oh, sweet move. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
The three from Mitchell. No wasted time there. Mitchell answers right back with a three.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Here's Banchero. Carter, a screen on Mobley. Here's Banchero. And there are the Magic with another bucket. 1:57 left in the third quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Caldwell Pope finds Wagner. Puts the move on. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. And a change for the Magic. Black's checked in. Cleveland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside Hunter. Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Suggs, the pass to Black. Now Banchero. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Outside Garland. The 3 ball. Orlando with the rebound. Suggs surveys the D. Black passes to Banchero. Puts up a 3. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Left side Garland. Outside Hunter. Over Wagner. And the 17-footer goes down. Hunter's got his second basket of the game. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ty Jerome is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Max Strus, then it's Thompson, and it's Hunter in at the 4 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Hunter passes to Garland. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Strus. Here's Jerome. From outside, off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Isaac, the pass to Anthony. Step back shot, and again, it's Orlando converting. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Carter, a screen on Strus. Wagner for three. The rebound by Allen. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Out to Garland. From deep, Mitchell. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
The three from Banchero. Carter, great positioning on the putback.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Allen. He tries for three. And Cleveland another three.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
And Carroll with it. Covered by Mobley. And Carroll no good. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Outside Strus. Pass to Garland. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Banchero. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Magic have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Down low. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings them within 1. 52 seconds left in the fourth.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And Carroll finds Carter. On the wing, Suggs. The rebound by Allen. To the middle. Here's Garland. And he buries it.
And Garland just delivers in a crucial moment. What a shot.
Here's Suggs. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
Here's Garland.
Clock.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Suggs outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. It's good from beyond the arc.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
And now they foul and stop the clock. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Suggs finds Wagner from deep. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish.